Alright. G'day YouTube. Ready for another episode. I'll hit record. G'day Trendsetters, welcome to episode 158 of the Trainsmooth podcast. My name is Tim Egg, and if you have any questions you like featured on the show, jump on through to trainsmooth.com, fill out the little form. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I get the email, and I get excited when I receive your questions. So today's question comes from Greg, and it's a bit of a big one, and I suck when I read, so bear with me. Last week, I finished my cycling base phase on Trainer Road and was a blast. Unfortunately, I've been seriously neglecting my training, my run training, and I'm not too sure on how to proceed. Should I start training base style workouts for running, or would jumping into build workouts be an option? I would be going off the run workouts given by Trainer Road. So I would be careful with taking on the running. So what I'd probably focus on doing is take it 1 week at a time and see how you feel. So I'd be penciling in 3 runs throughout the week in sensible locations based around your available training hours, based around, what you're doing in the pool, what you're doing on the bike, and, blah, blah, blah. I would probably keep all my runs for the next week all moderate effort. So generally, moderate effort, if you should be able to hold a conversation. That's one way of doing it. Keeping your mouth shut, breathing in through your nose is another way of doing it. Just put some miles in, and then you can see how you're going to go. I wouldn't be too much of a hurry. Now, say you're in the build phase, guessing you're working, Trainer Road, I'm guessing you're working more off the traditional periodization training thing. So you're probably 2-3 months out from out from your race. I'm not sure what I was about to say. It was an Ironman, but I'm not 100% sure what you're racing for here. So I'd probably just take it 1 week at a time and just start running moderately. Throw some rolling hills into that, so you're getting some good strength work. And just play it all by ear. If you say come week 2 you're feeling good, maybe throw in some strides at the end of one of your runs in the week. See how you feel from there. How are you recovering? If you've got any niggling injuries, or also make sure I'd be staying right on top of the recovery side of it. Jumping on the foam rollers or getting those massage sticks, and just focusing on focusing on staying injury free, because that's the goal. You want to be. There's no point jumping into any particular phase because that's what Trainer Roads is telling you to do, or anyone else is trying to tell you to. Your body will tell you what to do, as long as you're listening to it. So make sure you're focusing on recovery, and just don't be in a rush to go to that next phase because you neglected it already because you're spending time on the bike. So generally, you've probably got a lot of your fitness through the bike. So it's just, and you'll find it's not going to take long to get your running up. So start off easy. Just put some miles in, get your miles in. Don't go straight into your long run. So if you haven't, if your longest run in the last, little bit's been 1 hour, well, make your next run an hour. Make your next long run an hour and 10, and just build that up 10 minutes at a time. Start adding walking into your long runs. So you don't want to. You want to be safe. You want to be healthy. So maybe add 30 seconds of walk every 10 minutes, or 9 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, or 20 seconds of walking every 5 minutes. Play around with that. See what the body feels like. You can also play around with it is that, I'll run down that road, there's going to be a set of traffic lights. I've got to stop there, because it's a busy thing, so that give me some recovery time, and then I'll run around there, and then I'm forced to walk over that section because of the traffic. And you can play those games as well. But maybe have a section that you should be right to start doing good intervals or good training in a month's time. But don't force it. If you get to a month and you think, oh, I really you know, that bald-headed turd Tim said I should start doing intervals in about a month, and you get to a month and your body's not ready for it. Well, don't push it. Just chuck along. Add some strides. Maybe start off with doing longer efforts. So instead of doing shorter 1K efforts, you might just go, right, let's say you're on a 10K run. So you warm up for over 2Ks. You might put a 5K block where it will be just above race effort, just slightly above race effort. And then you back it off for the rest of it. You play around with those. So you're not forcing your body to doing stuff it doesn't want to do. Yeah. So it's a pretty cool question. I don't know if I've answered it or not, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't be forcing it. So yeah, just on a side note, I do like TrainerRoad. I don't use it, but I do like it. I personally use Zwift. Yeah, but I always describe Zwift versus TrainerRoad. TrainerRoad is very much for the focused, it's all business sort of style of athlete, the one that can look at graphs and stuff, where Zwift is, it's more enjoyable, more fun. Even then, I'll have Zwift going. I'll have like a concert going on a tablet, or if it's an easy session, I'll have like a movie or a TV show or something going, and then I need a lot of extra, distractions if I'm training indoors. I do like training indoors, but I have to have a lot going on. So anyone who sits down and does TrainerRoad and that's all they're doing, hats off to you. It's great. So if you guys have any questions, jump on through to the website or send me an email, tim@trainsmove.com. Until tomorrow, hooroo. See yous.